Yeah, I think she's surprised.
She's saying she's surprised.
You can all go. Thanks.
Okay, thanks very much.
You're not at Home Depot.
You gotta call Deepa.
Wait, you made up a story you were at Home Depot?
No, Rich said he had to work today from 10 to 4. He told a little white lie. Little white lie.
That's not
You have the voicemail at home. Just like the other, we're going to be here. So if you want to get your They were all getting together anyway. Just like you know, some parties actually do.
So, do you remember at all Anna and Elizabeth?
It's morning summer. I didn't have to write this down, so I just want to say thank you all for coming and helping us to celebrate with these words from one of my favorites, Psalm 100. Go within his gates giving thanks, enter his courts with songs of praise, give thanks to him and bless his name. That's why we're here today. To offer praise and thanksgiving. Praise and thanksgiving for the gift of Monica Bozak in our lives.
Amen.
Mom's life, Dad's life, sisters, brothers, daughters, nieces, nephews, grandchildren. Her English as a second language learners in Virginia.
Not a joke.
Her former PSR students here in Mayfield Heights. The boys at University School. It's easy to see that the fruit of God's goodness in our lives has dropped her seed, which has then produced abundant fruit. With this in mind, I ask that we all raise our glasses and wish happy birthday to Monica Bozak, a reflection of God's goodness in our lives, sent to us on January 10th. Happy birthday.
Boys and girls, children of all ages. I was told.
Wow. John, you're doing that from the rest of the day.
Just wanted to say grace before we sat to the full meal, and to give thanks for Jonah running out the door. Thanks, dude.
Kick him back in.
Just acknowledge a couple of people. Rich, awesome, phenomenal job on Rich. Really doing a lot of the organizing, getting this together. phone calls, arrangements, and we all have discovered that he is a faker. He has this unique party planning ability. So he's got another business starting. Kristen gets an honorable mention for keeping John under control.
I'm shopping for coats at Costco. Supposed to be here in 20 minutes.
John is like, she's not here. So very well done there.
Thanks, Mom, for that stress. Appreciate it.
Leslie, Kim, maybe you get props for dealing with the brothers trying to put this together, because that was comical in and of itself. Uncle Mike and Aunt Deb will attest, watching our emails going back and forth on the van at Jennings. So, but of all the thanks to give, I'm just so thankful for this woman. Christmas a couple years ago, I tried to take something from Christmas, just something different, right? It's so easy to go through one Christmas to another Christmas. It's so easy to get busy in the season and miss the holiday for what it is. And my big takeaway a couple years ago was when the angel's laying out to Mary, this is how it's going to go down and this is what's going to happen. And Mary just looks up and says, "Let it be done unto me." I thought, man, what a life lesson. Let it be done unto me. And this woman has. Let so much be done unto her, and has maintained just the most steadfast love for family, for the children, for the grandchildren, for the sisters, for the aunts and uncles. The fact that we can all be here today is just such a testament to great grandma and the value that we place on family. So, for the woman who said all her life, "Let it be done unto me," to the woman who never gave up, to the woman who, as Psalm 22:6, teach children how they should live, and they will remember it all their lives. Probably. Thank you for teaching me in my youth the value and importance of faith, that it is the absolute single most important thing in my life today that has led to saving belief in Jesus Christ for my children. And every single bit of that is rooted in the lifestyle of my mother, who simply said, "Let it be." So, thank you. Father God, I hold up these families, this meal. I thank you for this day and this opportunity to gather, as Rich said, to just acknowledge your awesomeness, to see the evidence of your love, your divine power in creation, as Romans tells us. I thank you for the seal of the Spirit, as you tell us in Ephesians. I thank you, Father, for being Abba Daddy. I thank you for just desiring time for us. I thank you for the love that you have for us, despite how ridiculously broken we all are. But like this woman has time and time again welcomed me into our arms, after how many things I've done wrong, you welcome us. So we give you the thanks. And I pray everybody would pray with me. Bless us, O Lord, in these thy gifts, which we are about to receive from thy bounty, through Christ our Lord. Amen. Amen.
And Adam, when we were putting together this, and as they bring out the main courses, we were trying to kind of put together, okay, like, you say this, you say the grace, and Andrew will do that, and whatever. And somehow I got humor, but I figured Andrew should be the humor guy. So I'm hoping that somehow you pull this out.
Yeah, I'll try.
Hopefully, you have something humorous to say, because when I thought about my mom's 45th birthday, I there's a lot that came into my mind, and like, everybody here, it just like, there's been so much family, so much love that we've all shared together. I remember Christmas tree decorating parties, and I remember, Ginger at your house, and I remember
Ferocious beast.
I know, right? I remember being at Aunt Pants and having like cheese pizza on the. I just remember all this. I remember Aunt Anita and just the wonderful backyard and all of the times we played golf at Huntley Greens, and there's just so many memories that we've all shared together, And because, as Aunt Pat said, that Grandma had started off just this wonderful heritage, but you know, sorry, I'm a big hand.
Good girl. Good girl.
Yes. That's gonna come out freaky later.
Editing.
But anyway, so you know, but the real thing is you know, I was talking with Mom on the way over here, and she said that she learned how to be a grandmother from watching her mom. And there's something about that heritage. There's something about what comes from and what's passed down from you. But you know, we're all sitting here, brothers, sisters, and family, and I think there's just a lot to be said for that. But what and I guess not everybody necessarily knows, or some people do know, but maybe never saw, was just a lot of times where there just needed to be a tremendous amount of hope. And I remember times when Mom was, I don't know how old you were at that time, but I was like 5 to 10, somewhere in that, and I'm at Ursuline College with Mom as she's getting her undergrad or grad, I don't know which one. She does have a master's degree, you know, she's like, there's papers all over the house as she's studying her exams, and you've got me and to deal with as the youngest, and if that wasn't bad enough, she also had Andrew, and
That's a thing.
and you know, and even Greg was up in the attic for some of those times. I think Mayfield Road. Remember? Yeah,
That's where he had his,
remember that.
those were his ponytail days.
The ponytail days. That's right. That's right. That's when Greg sliced his foot open by getting off his bed because he decided that having a claymore next to his bed would be a great idea. So, but we've had a tremendous amount of memories, but yeah, like I remember having to go to classes with her and have to have crayons and out as I sit in the back of the class as she learns how to be a psychologist or a counselor and man, thank God she got that counseling, because I think it's worked tenfold on herself because of dealing again with us. But yeah, there's that. There's the Hummel. You know, Mom had these figurines, and Andrew, and again a bunch of boys, Andrew, Greg, and I are playing football in the house, which is a great thing to do. If you haven't ever done it before, I highly recommend. Just make sure you pull the figurines off of the mantle so that you don't knock any of these priceless valuables off. It was in my hands. It fell. I was young. You know, I guess stone hands. You know, I ended up being a lineman. But all that to say. You know, she was through all of those times, which couldn't have been easy, trying to get kids raised and have a job and get a degree, and she couldn't have done it with all of you guys helping her. Countless times I remember, you know, you picking us up and doing the U-turns on Mayfield Road. I love the U-turn, Uncle Tom. And you know, we had a tremendous amount of help, and I know that she's grateful for all of you, but it all stems from just a tremendous amount of determination and grit from this woman, this mother, this loving person right here. And I can't say enough as to the ethic that she's put in my life as a result. And I'm gonna wrap up here because I know this is going on and on. I like to talk. I'm a sales guy. As we look at everybody here, and I couldn't top what my brother said, but I will. Psalm 127 verse 3 says, "Children are a heritage unto the Lord, and the offspring of reward from God." And so, Mom, to your reward, and we love you very much. Happy birthday.
Thank you, John.